Did you guys know that not only in the new Zelda game do you have to play as a girl, but that you have to swipe your NAACP membership card every time that you want to save? And in the new Mario game, Peach and Daisy don't jump as high as the male characters to symbolize the metaphorical glass ceiling above women in the workplace. And that in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, not only did they make Barret black, but they use pronouns! And that you have to attend at least 6 drag queen story times before you're eligible to purchase the Doom the Dark Ages game. DEI is a hot topic in the news today, so I thought I'd take advantage of its cultural relevance and, let's be honest, its current spike in Google search trends, and talk about the Babylon Bee and their crusade against woke video games. The Babylon Bee is a Christian conservative news satire website with hilarious articles like Democrats unveil their top 10 heroes of Black History Month, and it's a bunch of people in blackface, or man identifying as 6-year-old crushes game-winning homer in T-ball championship. So it's like The Onion, but for QAnon people. On their YouTube channel, they have an abundance of sketches and videos about woke video games starring the absolutely hilarious Travis.
Hey fam, Travis here. You all know me as the host of Travis's Game Corner.
Oh, what is that? Travis's Game Corner.
First of all, did you know that you play as a white male Zelda? Come on, Nintendo. Ever heard of race swapping or gender swapping? I want to be a trans Goron mixed with a Zora. That's what I want.
This guy's 5 years away from being asked by Chris Hansen to have a seat. Mark my words. In this sketch, we watch as a DEI consultant just absolutely ruins these two game developers' perfect hamster game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leslie Perkins, she, her, and I am here to make sure your game is as diverse and culturally sensitive as possible. Ultra Jump Hamster Legend is incredible. I love the way your guy, he just jumps and everything.
This is some Saturday Night Live level stuff right here. I mean, this is no joke.
Instead of a hamster, let's make him a strong woman of ambiguous ethnic background.
The worst part about this is these people just think they're crushing it. They think they're hilarious, don't they? I mean, people don't believe this, right? People don't think that this is what actually happens. The comments are just gonna be talking about how cringe this is, right? I don't know what games these people are playing, but they're acting like every modern video game is riddled with gay black people in wheelchairs. They've created this insane narrative that there's a malicious blonde woman behind the scenes working to destroy everything they love and enjoy with their political ideologies. No sane or normal person would feel the need to focus so much time and energy into attacking such a non-problem. I just don't understand. Why would they make this? Why would do they actually believe these things they're saying? Are they projecting some deep-seated emotional issues? Oh, it's for money. It's to sell things to children. TruPlay builds character and promotes faith. Well, sign me up. Turn game time into God time. Well, I'd be lying if I didn't admit I'm getting a little excited over here. Let's listen to some of these positive customer testimonials.
If you are a Christian mom, dad,
okay, you're a little close. Could you scoot back a little?
no chat rooms or no
You just get a little close here. I have to scoot back. I can't see you. Scoot back.
They are a safe and ad-free content and gaming platform for kids, and my children love it. There are no chat rooms, and I feel totally safe leaving my 5-year-old to play on his own without me in the room.
No, if that is not the spitting image of faith and character growth, I don't know what is. Yeah, I mean, I just absolutely hate my children. I despise them. I can't stand them. I can't stand to be around them. They stink. They smell bad. And so I bought this TruPlay games, and I just stick them in front of it in their dungeon. I mean, their room, and they stay in there for like 48 hours. I don't have to teach them. I don't have to do any of the stupid parent crap. And so yeah, thanks TruPlay. Am I actually about to sign up for this game intended for children right now? Help Ava overcome the lies. I gotta help Ava. Ava and the Mirror of Truth launch into puzzles with Ava to discover how God's truth fights against the lies we believe about ourselves. In this game, you play as Ava, the bass-playing Lynx or Bobcat, I don't really know, who's having some trouble with some mean bullies at school. So to unwind and forget about the hardships of the day, she plays the bass with her stuffed sloth Moth, when all of a sudden she begins to have an aneurysm, causing her to hallucinate that her stuffed sloth has come to life.
Come, lassie. We need to open the eyes of your heart so we can fight the terrible lie that nobody likes you.
Oh, it's a Scottish sloth because, you know, that's where sloths live. Scotland. What the heck? This is just Angry Birds. I mean, I'm speechless. I can't emphasize this enough. This game is literally just Angry Birds, but instead of launching birds at pigs, you're launching stop signs at haters.
Look, it's that Lynx Ava, and she's all alone.
Bruh.
She has a little stuffy with her, like a little baby.
Bruh, what the heck is this?
Those things are snarflon. Knock down those
So I guess the premise here is Ava has to defeat the lying snarflons by shooting metal stop signs straight into their skulls. The voices for the snarflons are obviously just adults' voices pitched up to sound like annoying teenage girls.
A stuffy? Are they talking about you?
Aye, they're trying to make us afraid with their mockery.
That's so mean. Look at the little baby Lynx with the big feet. How does she, even get around on those giant boots?
Also, and I have no idea why they would do this, but every voice line has this weird echoey reverb effect that sounds horrible, and it makes absolutely no sense being here.
I don't see what they get out of lying.
They're predators, lassie. They feel happy when you're sad, and they feel stronger when they make you feel weak.
Is that stuffed sloth calling us liars? Bruh, Ava shouldn't listen to stuffed animals. Unless she's a baby.
They're making fun of her because she has a stuffed animal and big feet and ears, which isn't a lie. Yeah, it may be mean, but it's not a lie. I feel like making fun of her big feet and ears was an idea they had after seeing the horrible character designs, and instead of just fixing the design, they just decided to write it into the story. The controls are really delayed and finicky, so I find myself swiping on the stop sign a million times before the slingshot finally pulls back. It's incredibly easy and brainless. It's obviously just an extremely bad ripoff of Angry Birds. Angry Birds isn't even problematic in the first place. I thought the point of this app was to have family-friendly versions of games that are free of woke ideologies like diversity. If anything, I would argue this is more woke than Angry Birds. Angry Birds is more similar to the stupid hamster game that they had in their stupid skit. They're both simple games with simple animal characters and a simple premise. This is the game that's trying to shoehorn in some kind of moral lesson. I'm not even saying that the principles being conveyed here are bad. Yes, of course, bullying is wrong, but it's a little hypocritical to claim in your video that you should just let games be games without trying to propagate some message and then go and do the exact opposite. The overall moral of this game is that anyone who points out any of your personal flaws or disagrees with you is a pathetic liar who is sad and hates themselves. So never listen to anyone, even if their criticisms may be valid. King David's Battles. Action RPG, so like Xenoblade Chronicles or Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I'm really feeling it!
Honestly, this game isn't horrible. You play as David from the Bible, made famous by slaying Goliath and watching a naked lady in a bathtub. You move around by placing your thumb anywhere on the screen, which causes a little joystick to appear, allowing you to control David. When you release your thumb from the screen, David launches a rock from his sling. You charge your attack by holding your thumb down longer. It's decently fun for an app game and makes good use of mobile game controls. It's got a sort of roguelike thing going on where you clear rooms and choose from a lineup of power-ups as you progress. This bear boss fight is actually pretty good. The bear telegraphs its attacks, so you have to move out of the way and then time when you stop and attack so you don't get hit. I guess they accidentally designed an alright boss fight for what this game is.
That bear tested my strength and my faith in God.
The existence of that bear really tested my belief in God.
Oh, good. A village. Maybe someone here will believe in me.
What do you mean believe in you? I thought people were supposed to believe in God. What the heck, David? If anything, isn't this game a bit sacrilegious, just taking creative liberties on the one book you're not supposed to add to or take away from? They're treating David and Goliath like characters in a story rather than real events that actually happened. Nothing strengthens my faith in character more than murdering people. There is a striking difference between what the good guys and bad guys look like in this game. The good guys, like David and Samuel, are obviously of European descent, one might even call them Caucasian, and the bad guys that you're supposed to kill look like racist depictions of Jewish or Middle Eastern people. I mean, David was Jewish in the Bible. Where's his big funny nose? I mean, I'm not crazy for thinking this, right? These characters look racist. It's just me. No. It's just me. I'm the racist one here. Remember how I said this game wasn't horrible? I lied. It's just so much better than all of the other games on here. I was tricked into believing that it was decent. But alas, it sucks eggs. The main attraction of TruPlay is the rhyme timeline games.
Welcome to REM.
Oh, I guess it's REM. That's how you spell REM. The REM timeline is a collection of games with interlinking stories and characters, so it's kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, except it's not bad.
Oliver, the brave young botanist, is learning what it means to be a biblical fox.
What the heck is a biblical fox? What the crap is that? Like a biblically accurate fox with 7 wings and 1,000,000 eyeballs?
He, with his book of fox facts.
His book of fox facts, huh? I'd like to get a look at that. I don't understand what these characters are. Why is he a Wolverine, but he's wearing a bear hat and he plays hockey? How is this supposed to strengthen my faith besides the fact that these characters occasionally mention that they believe in God, and I guess sometimes they flash like a psalm on the screen or something?
Ava does 2 things really well.
Yeah, Ava does 2 things well: complaining and living in a perpetual state of psychosis. I guess the villain for all of these games is some evil witch hyena, which may or may not be a jab at Kamala Harris. But you know, shouldn't it be like Satan, since this is a Christian thing? Shouldn't it be, you know, the source of all evil, the devil? I'm glad they got their priorities straight here with, you know, the real source of evil. I mean, if there's anything to be said, it's that the voice acting is top-notch.
Invade my forest. Attack my vines. I'll show them.
Oliver and the Vindictive Vines. I don't know what I was expecting, but what it is just an extremely crappy version of Temple Run or Subway Surfers. Oh my gosh, this game hurts to look at. I feel like I'm gonna have a seizure. Why is it so blurry? Where's the motion blur settings on this thing? I seriously can't look at this game for more than 5 seconds without getting a headache. You can always tell it's a great game when you can just cease controlling and the game will play itself for 30 seconds. What is that noise? I can't tell if that's the game or if that's just my tinnitus acting up. This game is just an assault on all of my senses. I'm still failing to see how this has anything to do with Christian principles or values besides the fact that his parents quote Jeremiah. I mean, it's so bad. What can I say? It's horrible. It's bad. It sucks. All right, that's enough of Oliver and the Vindictive Vines. Get me out of here. How do I get out of here?
The tiger, deadliest of hunters, fiercest of predators.
I still don't understand these characters. Is it supposed to be a tiger? Is it a rabbit? Oh, I think I understand. Mabel is a rabbit who identifies as a tiger, and Oliver is a fox who identifies as a bear. Man, these games are really progressive, helping children overcome feelings of gender dysphoria by encouraging them to take steps of gender affirmation, like dressing how they feel.
You're a fox! Foxes eat people like me.
That is gross. For your information, I'm Oliver, the biblical fox. My diet consists of grapes.
You know what, Oliver? You can eat all of the grapes you want. Big surprise, this game also looks and feels horrible. The frame rate and the graphics are all jittery and weird. It's a pretty basic platformer where you switch between characters to solve puzzles to get through the level. Oliver the biblical fox can use his book to block fire, and Mabel can jump high, I guess. Ah, book burning. Now I see those Christian principles coming into play. This game controls really bad. The controls feel laggy and like they don't want to work. You can double jump, but it takes me like 50 times to tap the button to get it to work. And even when it does work, it still somehow feels delayed and weird.
More fires of Zenzar lie ahead.
What is with all of these stupid, made-up Lord of the Rings names? I mean, these people must have thought they were creative geniuses.
Snarflon, Rem, Eldevar, Biblical Fox, Azilla, Snark.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here about Snarflons or Eldevar or any of that stuff, really. Almost every single game on here is just a horrible version of an already existing game with some low-effort Christian tie-in. Little Light is Flappy Bird, Isabella's Leap of Faith is just Doodle Jump, Benjamin and the Armor of Logos is Infinity Blade, Chirp Song, Wings of Praise is Puzzle Bobble, Stained Glass is Bejeweled, Noah's Elephant in the Room is just Pac-Man. If you want to go ahead and make blatant rip-offs of beloved games, that's fine, but where the problem arises is when you lazily slap a family-friendly skin on those blatant rip-offs, market them to Christian parents who are fearful of drag queen story times, and then charge $13 a month for your service. It all just seems just a little manipulative. But at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm the one who's been sitting here criticizing wholesome games designed for children. Maybe the people behind TruPlay really do have the best intentions. I mean, if anything, these games are better than some of those mobile games with the horrifying ads that we've all seen. On the particular topic of DEI in video games and media, it's not like the people who are against DEI are necessarily against diversity, equity, and inclusion. And it's not like the people who are for DEI are for exposing children to inappropriate content. Maybe we all just need to take a step back from our little echo chambers and acknowledge that just because someone disagrees with us on a certain topic doesn't necessarily make them an evil person who is conspiring towards the downfall of society. I think most people want what's best for the world and that we all have more in common than we think. With that being said, I think I'm gonna sit down and play the final TruPlay game. Heroes of Rem, the battle for Eldevar. This is just Plants vs. Zombies!